You better know. We're back, right there where we stopped. So the first hand we go over in the last few hands of the little 12th that I just really got. Um, yeah, 18 big blinds, jamming ace 10. That's bad. This is an open and call. This is an open and call. Calling everyone. These two are, all three of them are winning players. Holy jeez, man. I don't. The thing is, there's nothing at 20 big blinds that actually jams. I don't think from hijack there's much that jams. Are the, yeah, they're all. I'm just looking at, make sure. Yep. I am pretty sure that hijack just doesn't go all in at all, and everything is kind of raised, I think. 1 second, y'all. So we're looking for what, 20 big blinds? I mean, yeah, with 18, 20, same thing. Right, and so I'm not gonna show you the entire chart. This is our 2xing strategy, and trust me when I say that there's no jams. So this is like at 20 big blinds, the optimal jamming. Range that I just picked up from the chart. I just don't think there's anything that we would have here that would just jam 18 big blinds. Just think about it, it's too many big blinds to jam. Think about queen jack offsuit. Why would you jam 18 big blinds? You'd fives, you know, they're bottom of our range, and fours, threes, and deuces are folds. We don't want those hands. We don't want to unblock the villains from like hands like this, which will happen in this particular hand. This is like wasteful. This is like, we could have doubled up here for all we know. And like the thing is, I want to be able to do this with a lighter hand, like something like you saw the range, you know, a7 offsuits in it. So I want to be able to do that, and fold. I want to be able to do this with like queen 6 suited and fold to a, you know, jam. So which will not be possible. Now obviously this is a model. Obviously it is like a short-handed table, which makes it actually less lucrative to jam because there's not, the starting pot isn't big enough. The starting pot is just basically 2 big blinds. Here, let me just get rid of these. It's like 2 big blinds, man. So there's hardly any incentive for this. Is like a big blind and 2 people posting small blind. So 2 big blinds, or basically 2.1. Like we need like 2.5, 2.8, and at that model there's no jamming. So at 2, like our EV is just gonna be pretty low for jamming here. And obviously I don't know exactly what the EV is for opening or jamming. You can do it, it's probably profitable. It is profitable, but I think we run into hands And I don't think these guys are gonna call with king jack. That's the problem. They will call with like the right calling range. They were all pretty good players. This player was the newer player. Anyways, so don't do this. This is bad. 20 big blinds, a lot of big blinds. Okay, we limp here. This is fine. I don't mind this. I don't think this is a part of strategy. But it's fine. I think we could still open. In fact, like, yeah, king 8 suited is a open at full weight. I mean, hijack and middle position, what's going to be the difference? Not much, I don't think. I think there's just no like middle position, maybe there's some calling, but I think it's so thin that might as well not bother with it. I think there is though, but it's again like model with like bigger in the pot. Pre. Okay. Think this is a hand we can actually dump. Okay, let me just take this over here. Just want to look at our, what's his position? Cut off, opens. Sorry, this is going to take a minute. Huh? I actually don't have it converted, so I don't think this is a defend. Yeah, but yeah, cut off, right? And I'm looking at like an 8 max pre-flop chart, so it makes it min. And what are we looking for? Big blind. Calling. Where's 9 deuce suited? Hey, it is a call at 100% weight. This no sorry, I'm looking 9 deuce off. I need to look at offsuit. It is a fold. It is a fold. So we're losing a big blind here. We're gonna lose big blind and 0.11. So one. So we're gonna. This is a negative EV call. So we already won big blind deep, and we're gonna lose another big blind or so. Or no, our total EV is gonna be like negative. So like every 110, it's gonna be 1 in terms of win rate if we keep defending this hand. This is so far away from like any defending range. Anyways, let's take this back. Yeah, so this is a mistake. So we start off with 2 mistakes straight away. This is a call though. Once he does bet. Now usually we can raise some boards on ace king 9 with a 9. We're not gonna raise. We're not gonna fold either to the first bet. Never ever. And yep, checking, and we hit 2 pair. Although he can just simply have queen jack, he can have ace king, he can have ace 9. Although ace 9 we block, he can have ace 10, king 10. So I check, he bets. Definitely gonna call when he bets that sizing. and I was contemplating whether we would call to a jam. I think yeah, I probably would. But yeah, this ace-7 could have easily been ace-10 suited. So anyways, the problem is pre-flop. The rest is fine, I think. And I think checking is fine on this board. Although he's gonna check back a lot. He's never not gonna fire with an ace, with the ace on the board, on a run out where nothing came in. Right, so after the 9, the 10 came, which is kind of scary. But queen jack, I think we probably, in his eyes, we jam that. Probably it's okay to jam that. What we had, like 10 or 11, 12, 9 big blinds. Yeah. So yeah, so I think he has to fire that bet. Yep. And we're not gonna look at other people's hands. We get a walk. Not sure about the call pre. At now 30 big blinds. Jeez. Okay, one last time. Again, like, this is why you should review your hands, right? I will probably look at this hand, or like 30 big blind. Okay, so you just copy it from there. Where do you open from? Middle position, basically. Middle position is the undergun of 6 max, right? We can say hijack because of seat missing. So let's just say that, right? It's not gonna make much difference. And where are we? And this range, I'm just gonna copy it, and it's a small blind. Hi. King jack offsuit is a pretty much full weight call. This is fine. And I mean, I knew that king queen was. In fact, king queen is like a mixed strategy. King jack offsuit is a full weight almost. So is ace 10 offsuit. So they're basically the same class of hands there. I made a mistake. I think I did. It's in the sizing. It's not this. It's, look at what he has, and I just made it part. I think the sizing. Now he's getting 4-1. He needs to, like, he can fold basically what, 75%, no, 80% of his range here. And that's the range that opened and then C bet and is facing a 3 bet. I'm talking about that range. He can fold almost all of it. So we just undercut ourselves with this raise. I think because we have absolutely no danger, and even like any kind of draw is going to be discounted with the 2 kings. We've got outs, got the suits. I mean, draws don't really matter on this board, depending on the run out. But yeah, we just undercut ourselves so badly there. 3 hands, 3 mistakes, yo. I mean, all the times we played more hands, but getting a walk. Yep, pretty easy call here. I don't remember, but I hope I did not fold. Yeah, we have, this is a snap call, man. 10 big blinds jam. He's gonna be jamming like ace deuces, 3s, 4s. So king 9, king 8, king 7, king 6. He's just jamming shit down there. Especially if we're in the money, 14, 15 to go, or whatever. There's ladders are small, the pay ladders. Yep, that's fine. So that call was perfect. Um, Glad we did something right. Yep, this is a fold. This would be probably. I'd probably check out the flop. I don't know. I'm not gonna look at strategy anymore till I actually go and study this. But now we have to fold. But yeah, results don't matter. Yep. 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 I'm starting to think this guy wasn't that good of a player. This is a defend. This is a bottom for a defend, and I mean basically because it's suited. And this I think we can just lower the sizing. Rest is fine. I think just lower the sizing. We can call too. We can just call. But with two pair, we kind of have a vulnerable hand. This is also a board that big blind 3 bets, you know. So, or 2 bets, sorry. Check raises basically. So, yeah, I think just made a mistake of raising it too big, but that's fine. My raise thing was on like one setting. Yeah, this is fine. On this board, you lang a bet and you make sure it's close to pot. There's some scenarios with some certain different stacks that where you would bet smaller. Although I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not going to pretend to know 100% the sizing here, but I think it's fine. You have to bet on this board first of all. First thing, let's clear that up. With range. So with range, usually you bet small on the small side, but I think this board, like, there's just way too much that he would have raised. Like, there's only the 5x combos that he doesn't raise. Right? Even ace 5 offsuit he raises. 10-8, maybe he doesn't, maybe he does, but anyways, we can put pressure on later streets. Who knows? We have some back wrap around as well. So, yeah. Yep. So he makes it 12. There's 30 here, 32. We can make a case for 3 betting, but then this guy's gonna fold way too often because it's gonna look nasty strong, and we don't actually want to get into, like, 3 or 4-way all in. Get jacks and he jams. Oblige. How many big blinds do you have? Yeah, okay. Same thing with the 5s, right? Okay, we mid open. This guy calls. This was pretty sucky. So we don't bet this board, right? This is not our board bet. We could, but he's also a really good player. Think with the heart, I'm happy enough to check at least. And I think he would raise a lot on this board. I would imagine he would, but he didn't. Which made me kind of feel safe when he did lead on the turn. I don't know why he would do this. I guess it's fine because a lot of people know that. A lot of good players know that, like, this board is going to be 2 bet check raised by the big blind a lot. So he opted for a check and a good card to come on the turn, and then lead. And I think it's a pretty smart play. And obviously we have to call, and now it's a straight. Now there's a meta game thingy, and I think people will get into that meta game. Now if he bets, like, he would have to risk his stack for me to fold. If he bets 20 big blinds here, I'm snapping it off because he doesn't have a flush here. He could actually have a flush, but and he could have a straight, sure. But what, like 9x and 3x? I'm trying to. Yeah, he can have every 9x and 3x, right? I think if you bet pot, I'd call. Yeah, I think this is fine. from his point of view too. Yeah, like he tried to wrap the, think if he check raises, no, sorry. Oh, we never bet, right? We check back. Sorry. So he can't check raise. Then leading on that turn, I think I would check raise that turn. But I think a lot of times in position will check back. So I think that's why he decided to lead on a very dangerous looking card. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is a defend. Yep. I was like, I think I folded. But I didn't think this is a fine. We can kind of raise, but not versus like a player like he's also a good player. I think we just can't wrap much on 626, although we can wrap everything on 626. I think a little bit more dynamic board would be better. Now when the jack comes, it's a brick. It's a brick of a brick of a brick. Whatever we called with or floated with, the only thing that this jack kind of improves is diamonds. If there were some diamond jack X combo that we had, like jack 9 of diamonds instead of 5-9 of diamonds, or jack of diamonds 9 of spades. So other than that, like I think we have to fold on this though. Yeah, like what else are we gonna do? It's just way too disconnected. Like this card is just like a bad card for us. Also, unblocking hearts, like yeah, it's irrelevant for us. Unblocking hearts. It's just I think we have to just fold there. Don't have to win every hand, right? We open queens. Again, not our board to bet. I think we should bet here. So my bad. And then I checked it down. This would just when the flush came in. It's my bad. I think there should be at least one bet in there, and I think turn is the place to do that. Okay, with 3-bet, he folds. I do want to mark this hand actually. It is a 3-bet for sure, but just situationally, like getting close to the final level. I think Jacks is a really strong hand there. This is cooler. Oh, this I showed you the hand. Yeah, this is. I think this is. It's 33 big blinds. Yeah, maybe there's some 3-bet calling, but generally just jamming. We just ran into jacks. It happens. So we are down to 28. Okay, this is a punt. This is a punt. That's all I'm gonna say. It's suited too. Even if it was like offsuit, like even if it was suited, sorry, we can limp. If he raises, we can jam. I think I'd rather do that than jam. Though it's not a big mistake, like damn man, it's not even a PKO. Where I would say it's fine. This is a bit loose, but it's fine. It's just a bit loose. On the button, queen 8, queen 9, queen 9 also is fine. But it's okay. It's okay. Again, expanding your range slightly is fine. Like if this was queen 4 offsuit, then I would be like, whoa. Huh. Just for myself for later. We could 3-bet that. No, not a6 actually. Any other combo but a6. Like a6, I hate it. So here I think we should 4-bet rip it because we've got 22 big blinds. I think that's the mistake I made. Rest is all fine. Rest is absolutely perfect. Yeah, even with the flush coming in, he doesn't have much flushes that 3-bet, right? Other than ace king suited, ace queen suited, so that's not that many combos. This guy hit jacks twice. One time we had 9s, and he had the stack where we jammed, and this time we actually had the stack to jam, and we ended up calling. I think it's just a jam pre, but again the same thing would have happened, but whatever happens. I was hoping for more hands actually. So we're just gonna really quickly glance over. Uh, uh-huh. Yeah, now I can see more tournaments for sure. Huh. One sec. So yeah, so that's what I meant. Like the big hands really don't matter. Like these kind of coolers happen. Uh, but you can see I still made some mistakes there. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I think this was a pretty nice hand and pretty well played too. Uh, hold up. And then there's a couple more. So this is after I lost like 2 parts with aces. Okay. So you've got this guy min opening. We have to call. We have 18 big blinds to call. There's no jamming, nothing like that. Now this is also a board that kind of hits our like big blind range. So again, it's a strategy spot. And he bet small, and I think he was weak enough where this works quite a lot versus him. And we don't really have that good of equity to be actually calling here. Although if he doesn't have anything, the thing is like there was like some kind of stuff going on with hands like sorry pay jumps and stuff, so maybe he jams and stuff with any like over cards with like a heart or 2 hearts or backdoors, whatever. So yep, this he was winning like some hands I saw in the later stages, kind of made me question. He had a decent track record, but yeah, this takes learning to, because we're folding if he jams, and the problem with calling again is something if I haven't already marked this hand. Yeah, I already marked this hand. Yeah. So these are hands I can just run sims with, right? Especially because they're lower stack depth. It's gonna be easy. Okay, 10-10 played awesome. Ace 8 here. Let's see what happened. So yeah, the ace 10 jam, the jack 8 suited jam, I think were the two worst played hands. And then just that over the 2-bet with the trip kings, but nothing like dangerous. Yep, those three are the worst. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, whatever. Because we did make an epic comeback, and without going like all in and stuff like that. It wasn't like we just wrecked the ship with you know putting it in the harbor, if you know what I'm saying. Man, my this is fine. Jack 10 is probably the bottom of, yeah, I know 15 big blinds Jack 10, so 14 big blinds versus these guys who call well. I think this is borderline. Jack 10 is a jam though, offsuit for sure. So this is fine slightly. As soon as I say like, and it was not all jams. So the next hand is a jam. Okay, we lose big blind. We lose a big blind. We lose 4,000. We lose 4,000. Okay. Okay, this one. And it's been 30 minutes, so this will be the end of it. Okay. Okay. All right. I was like, what the? These guys are, 18 and 16. I think we can induce. We can just jam as well. For the last hand, I will do just, go into Pio and get the ranges. What are we effective? 15 big lines basically. And again, this is a model, and like it's just like something to give you reference, and then you can. Okay, let me just copy. So we've got button, small blind, and big blind ranges, right? I haven't like for these shorter stack depths. I need to work on them. And button jams and yep, Jack 10 suited is a perfect jam here. So got that right. Cool. Anyways, guys, it was a nice 2 days of break. We end up playing more tournaments than I have in ages. And like I said, the new it's coming. Woo! Why, John? Fuck you. Sorry. Bye.